Gentlemen, okay. Can you get Daddy Charger? The cube fan. The cube fan. Behind the trampoline. It's white. It fell back there. Yeah, it's right there. Move the couch. Yeah, it's back there. It fell right there. By the wall. Yeah, like where it's plugged up at, it fell. No, don't unplug that. It's white. It fell down there. You see it? No, not that. It's a cube. It's what you plug into the wall. It fell down there. No, it's down there. I never was a band type of nigga. They be crushing me. I was always playing. You can't be in the game and in the band. Let me see what these uniforms are. They gave him that light blue. That shit. That shit ugly. Yeah, it's just gonna go regular.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one.
I like scores.
Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. Taking on a team looking for its first win, the Florida State Seminoles. Free A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Seminoles will kick away to start.
We should have just got that kick. What's up, big man?
Fielded in the end zone, it's Rose. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll go with a direct snap.
Oh.
Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
This crowd bringing the
I went to it. I didn't even get to play last week because I had work. I got to win the games. There you go.
Crosses the 30. Into the secondary on the right.
There you go.
He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Well, this offense watched their opponents struggle in their last game. They knew that there were some places they could try to attack, especially running the football, and they wasted no time. Opening drive, and they generated an explosive play.
Oh, I do not play.
Now on the move.
Get his ass.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Yeah, that ain't better. Now you looking like
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal.
Yeah,
Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And that one did not work.
Love the play by the defense. They just
on
did a
that
good
DSC,
job
man.
understanding where the running back was.
That is
on
for
that
Bears
play. After
anyway.
the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. The throw to the outside is complete. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run the route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Look at that.
A bold decision to
Look
go
at that.
for it on 4th down, and
Yeah.
one that did not pay off.
And my real daddy lost to my stepdaddy in a street ball fight.
The Knowles backed up deep in their own end, trying to
I don't like
create
it.
a
I don't
little
like
space
it.
on 1st
Come
down.
on. Come on,
The
baby. Come
offense will
on.
have to use its
Yeah,
first
do them all
time out
like
of the
that.
half.
That man, back up, bro. She trying to get her shit down. Damn. Oh, don't do the puppy out. She
The
just trying
Seminoles
to.
buried deep in
She
their
just trying
own
to do her
territory,
nails,
just
man.
trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Going right to work up top.
Oh, I'm retarded. I'm
Intercepted,
retarded.
and the
I'm
first
retarded.
drive ends with a pick.
Push the wrong
Touchdown,
button.
Cal.
Throw me off.
What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
The kickoff unit is out there, and
That's
boy, did that last
I
drive
think the
quiet
wrong
this
way.
crowd. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
You done got the turnover
They go to
and
the
nigga press the
Wildcat,
ram
looking
back.
to take advantage of that extra
Because you
blocker.
want to do puppy out.
Snap to the back.
And I went the
Makes his
wrong
way
way.
ahead,
I
picks
think
up
I
a
get
three,
right.
gets
I'm not
it to
locked
the
in.
20-yard line. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably
Yeah, we can do that too. Look.
Out of space.
And we gone. Nigga, touchdown. My mama. This your old school? Was you the old Florida State you?
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
You said what? I'm soft as hell. What you say?
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last
My quarterback. I don't know. I ain't really tapped into my squad for real yet. I ain't gonna hold you.
He'll bring it out. It's Rhodes. Nice job by the kickoff team.
You know my running back
Everybody
decent.
stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David, getting stopped on 4th and
Good call.
turning it on.
Beautiful call. We'll take it.
Trojans. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch
We'll take it. 5-2.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets
I've been making niggas do that at work.
These guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job
5-2, then you do the opposite. So, you know, they be going up, and you just go like this, like you dribble at a basketball. 5-2.
Quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5
But let me see you do it.
where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
5-2, you gotta dribble the basketball. Cause Sick got this song called 52 Mops. So I'm trying to like, you know how my brain be. I'm like, 5-2.
This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7.
I'm about to say, let's see how fast he is, man. Cause I don't know.
It'll bring up second and short.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start.
Isaiah, bro, stop all that, like, acting like a little girl, bro. Come play the game and sit down. Nobody want to hear that shit. You ain't no little ass baby no more. You daddy big boy, and you can come up here and act like all that crying, fake crying.
That is such a good run.
You don't act like that, bro.
Put on a Seminole helmet. You better be
this whole shit together,
for at the running back position, right? You think back to
I ain't babying you no more because you're doing that.
He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position.
Stop that shit,
bro.
man.
Love to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score.
Stop that little girl shit, man.
Single time he has the ball.
And maybe he'll
Be a
get back to
man.
the line of scrimmage, but no
We
more than
boys.
that.
Yeah, we
Much on
boys.
first down, it's second and
Don't be acting
9.
like no little girl. You hit your face? Oh, you good. It ain't bleeding.
Now the play fake. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Got his man. Knocked out of bounds.
That's a good throw, man. That's a good throw. That's a dot, what you call that.
And what a
Yeah.
great job of being cool under pressure.
Dot.
He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
We should do this last one.
First down. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop.
I did the wrong move.
First down marker on the screen.
But I ain't played this shit all week.
There on the screen. The running back shows
I'm a little
pass
rusty.
protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the
I've been
ball.
playing that
D-line would
motherfucking
already
suit,
run past
motherfucker.
him. Now he can turn up
So
field
got
for a
me
big
throw it
gain.
up.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast.
And when mommy
Back and
calling
forth. We're inside a minute to play in
Your
the
mom calling me, she like, don't you gotta be out of weather?
Can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something
I didn't think
going
about that.
offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got it in the middle, it's Presley. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough.
But it's still, the Colonel still held up pretty good though.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and we saw it right there on that play.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that tonight.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Oh, what's up, dude? Yeah.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
A small
He's
one.
brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Yeah.
The Seminoles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle just outside outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
It's because
And the
my
Seminoles had
fiance
tough
is going
field position
to
to start this drive,
another
but they've
place,
been
the
relentless
Army.
in moving the ball methodically down the field.
Yeah.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Yeah, she
You want to be
is.
physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Give to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the pass.
Like, how many direct snap plays you got?
And explosive playmakers out wide. They've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glare.
Cause he all in your face. I told him back up.
Halfway there on
He
1st
on the
down, it's
phone.
2nd and 5.
You don't be tweaking. I'm trying to be telling you to leave. I'm just throwing you out.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now.
Breaks into the open.
Like, bro, how many direct snap plays do this man?
And already it's completely changed the
He
game.
just, the
now
quarterback
it's
catch it, quarterback catch
the
it.
quarterback
He
used to
just
hand it
run.
off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not,
Yeah, now he
he's
got
making
different
somebody
rhythm.
go with him and cover him. So the quarterback
But what is it?
scrambling, the quarterback
There
running
we go.
has
He
completely
can't
changed
get
the
off
way
the
they
block.
play defense.
And
The
Joe
white boy
Price is
fast, too?
ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the 4th quarter game.
Back to pass. Back open in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
As a quarterback, I used to love throwing to running backs that could run great routes. That was a good one there on the angle route. He sold it like he was running to the flat, put his foot in the ground, cut back inside, crossed the defender's face, made it an easy throw and an easy 1st down.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon. And a guy that this defense has got to
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line in a big red
Hey,
zone
no mind for
opportunity
you.
here.
See, he's back there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Direct snap. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. This crowd knows when to bring it. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
Yeah, because you fucking running the ball every goddamn play.
Half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Keeps looking downfield. Gets the first himself. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough. And you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes down. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, you've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Sends it back in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker target in this area of the field?
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2,
Bro,
taking
what was my
the lead into
foot?
halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He marched 78 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
You afraid. It's your grandma birthday. Stop pushing that shit over there by her. If I have to tell you one more time, I'll pop you. Stop playing with me, bro.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rose. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped
That's why you're supposed to do that for your total team. Because you ain't got time, I'm just saying. Easy. 11-14. You might as well do one more.
Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snap it to the back. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back, looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that 1st half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the 2nd half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the 2nd half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action, maybe it was a shot play of the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Like, why is you holding? It was already gone.
They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and
But
20.
you're holding.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Using the quick game. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. It's It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best
receivers
in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single.
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but how about the toughness with this junior just standing in the fire and delivering the ball? And the Noles are on the move. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Quickly to the tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, USC. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Touchdown, Southern Cal. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute. You've got to lock in.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Inside the 10, and he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Trojans!
Really good awareness by the defense. I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback. And when he throws it, don't break off, gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll go with a direct snap. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they're not on the same page there. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Koo. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He's
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you, and a couple of guys who start through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to go, and it looks
hey, Data Man, where you at, bro?
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense.
Then y'all press
And we might as well
all in
state
that.
the obvious.
Hey, bro, how come some press
Second down
decline?
didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Out of the backfield, he's open. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Use the time. Yeah.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He uncorks one deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
This is so a Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Oh, she's doing church.
Motion from the wide receiver. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Got it in the middle, it's Presley. There he goes! Touchdown, Florida State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They'll line up to go for 2.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. It's 2. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You have to sit down here, bro. I'm not about to. Grandma has to do church. Come here.
An offense that wants to stay aggressive, even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all this.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown.
Yeah. Thank you, Daddy. I'm gonna leave. You don't want me to leave? Hold on, come back. Come back, come back. Bring it up here.